Ruth Georgiade spends half the year living in the beautiful North Carolina mountain country. She's lived an exciting life, both personally and professionally. But more than 30 years ago, something happened while she and her husband were on a business trip to Egypt.
I was always extremely healthy. You could say super healthy, because I never even so much as had a cold.
During their trip, Ruth and her husband attended an outdoor light and music show at the Great Sphinx of Giza. During the performance, Ruth was bitten by sand fleas, an occurrence that would change her life for decades to come.
And the next morning, my feet, my calves, my thighs, I had all these terrible bites up and down my legs. They were very disfiguring.
Upon returning to her home in North Carolina, Ruth started suffering from diarrhea and other health problems.
By September, I had lost 25 pounds. And then I ended up in the hospital for 3 weeks when they were trying to determine what was my problem. And during this period, I saw a number of physicians, and we just couldn't figure it out. And so I had to figure out how to live with it, and that's what I did.
Ruth's lingering health difficulties worsened as years passed.
I told them I had eye problems, I'd had lung problems, I had GI problems, I had cardiac problems, I had everything, and they had not been able to give me a diagnosis. It was horrendous to have to live that way, but I still managed.
A few years ago, Ruth heard about the Bartonella bacteria. She contacted Dr. Brightsword, and a blood test revealed the bacteria in her blood. Ruth strongly suspects she got the illness many years ago from the sand fleas in Egypt. A regimen of antibiotics has left the 90-year-old feeling like she has a new lease on life.
I'm not out of breath at all when I'm swimming. In order to walk up the stairs, I'd have to stop on the platforms. Now I can start at the bottom and walk to the top. And also, I'm not as tired. I can do most anything I want to do. I shouldn't be alive, but I'm still here.
Ruth says her ordeal has taught her a valuable lesson.
If you have one physician and it doesn't work, go get another one. And don't give up.